come up and do announcements. As I say, welcome to the Community Church of Sandwich. If Jennifer needs to say something, and then she needs to go to PowerPoint.
I need to say something. That is, good morning, everyone. Good morning. In accordance with our church bylaws, I am announcing from the pulpit that we will be having a special church meeting on Sunday, September 12th, immediately following the worship service, for the purpose of approving or denying the expenditure of $7,780 for the purpose of finishing the project out front of the Methodist Meeting House, and this is for the paving. Okay, thank you.
Are there any other announcements? I'd like to say to the people who are listening that it's not just Mary, Jennifer, and Judy here. The pews up front are we're not camera shy people. Are there other announcements?
The clipboard's still empty if anyone wants to have me add your name to it.
And I'd like to say thank you to whoever helped Virginia Jones-Newton find her directions. I could not help her, and I needed to get flowers and get here, so thank you very, very much. Okay, speaking of flowers, I know Bob always starts with a little something, so here's my little something. An elderly woman had 2 large pots, each hung on ends of a pole, which she had around her neck. One of the pots had a crack in it, while the other was perfect and could deliver a full portion of water. She would go down to a stream, get water, come back to her house, and one of them, the one with the crack, felt bad because it could only deliver half as much. Well, the perfect pot was proud, but the half pot, the cracked pot, was sad. And the woman said to him, "Have you noticed that on the side that I carry you, there are flowers, and on the other side there are not?" And what had happened was the woman knew that that pot had a crack and was not perfect, and it would drop water on all those seeds that she planted, and there were flowers growing. So just because you're unique and you have a flaw too, it's those things that make us special and interesting and rewarding. So you have to take each person for who they are and look for the good in them. And I brought the flowers today, and the only thing that are not weeds are the hydrangeas. Everything else would be described as a weed, except for the crab apples, maybe. So bloom, be happy, be good. Okay, are there any other announcements? That being said, say hello. Get up, say hello, greet your neighbors, smile. Good morning, Good Psalm 15. O Lord, who shall abide in your tent? Who shall dwell in your holy hill?
The one who walks blamelessly and does what is right, and speaks truth from the heart.
Who does not slander with the tongue, and does no evil to a friend, nor takes up reproach against a neighbor.
In whose eyes a reproach is despised, but who honors those who fear the Lord.
Who does not put out money in interest, and does not take a bribe against the innocent.
The one who does these things shall never be moved. Justice alone is the way of the Lord. Be just and worship God.
Amen. Our opening hymns of praise are number 158, 159, and on the wall courtesy of Jennifer and Tony.
Praise to Christ our King.
up to be. You would have said something like that. Anyway, our unison prayer, I know I'm just full of it this morning, I'm sorry. It's that puppy of mine, it's getting on to me. Our unison prayer, oh God, the Holy Spirit